instead of your mind telling you that everything's going to be all right. Because if I'd have gone to the doctor, they'd done x-rays, they might have said my right brain might be over next to my left brain. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. So what I'm trying to say to you is I've been through, that wasn't the only thing. I've fallen and hit my head several times since then, really based on the statistic, I should not be here or whatever, because they say if you do all this, or be crazy, or lost my memory, or cockeyed, something like that.
Yeah.
But this is the beautiful part about it, is that with my experience, I know for a fact that the power of suggestion and the power of learning how to use your consciousness, how to use your mind and use what you're equipped with, that there's no limit.
That's right.
So I'm looking forward, but I need training, because see, you're a person that's telling me what you have an experience with, what you've experienced.
Yeah.
And I can grasp hold to that because I believe that that is possible. I don't believe that that's impossible. I believe that that's highly possible. And in fact, it's a myth that it's not possible. The truth is that it is. The fairy tale is that it's not possible.
Exactly.
The truth is that it is possible.
It is totally possible. Yeah.
It's totally possible. But learning these things about your body, learning these things about your mind, those are not things that are instructed or taught. We're taught you got something wrong, you go ask somebody about it and let them tell you what to do and all that other kind of stuff like that. So, but when you go on the inside, or whoever developed this, whoever created or found this or discovered this, that principle that they discovered and they found, it's fantastic. And I would be foolish, Wendy, not to grasp hold to what I can, because not only with the visualization, you're going to train me actually how to use that right brain.
And our goal is, we think it should be taught in the schools for kids.
I do too.
Because you grow new neurons in your brain. It helps kids with their learning. It helps kids with their balance. It helps kids with everything. And kids, because they don't have so much stress and because they don't have so much going on in their life, they just want to play. Most kids, at least. And you put a mask on them and they open right up. Everybody asked me, what should I do? I want to train my little girl or my little boy. And I said, put a mask on and play. Just play games with them, because it's totally natural for them. Like, they put it on and it's like they see right away and they just think it's just wonderful, and they can go ride bikes and they can, it's just mind blowing what kids can do.
I can put over my eyes, totally cover them, but because this is my light day, I see light regardless. Amazing. And I'm wondering, now I do have a blindfold.
Do you?
And so I do have a blindfold because I had to check that.
Okay.
Because I needed to make sure I had a blindfold. Being here, Wendy, I don't know what they have here, because I look for so many things and they're not here, and it's not like going to Walmart.
No, I know. That's why I texted you and I went, I don't know what you can get, but can you get fluorescent sheets? But we'll work with whatever we can. We'll just keep moving. So what made you move there? Because I know you're from Costa Rica.
I lived in Costa Rica for 19 years. I left the United States actually when I was 18 and got married to a military man in Germany. And so the first 2 years of my marriage, I lived out of the country, and I loved it. I loved it because I could actually find the truth out about Europe, which I never, our education does not really educate us.
No.
And so I went to Europe. Of course, we heard about the Holocaust, made a lot of us not really want to be in Germany, but, once you learn, you go there, and I was with such wonderful people, I couldn't imagine. So after that, we came back to the United States, and then we didn't get to go overseas again till almost, I guess, almost about 8 years later. And then we went to Japan, and I stayed there for about 2 years.
Nice.
And then we came back home, and then we went to Germany and stayed for 10 years. We retired in Germany. We were expats in Germany.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and then we came back home. My husband took a civil service job, retired, and then we decided to travel the United States, and we did that in a motorhome for over 5 years.
Wow.
We actually lived in a motorhome. We had a home. Then we went back to try to live in our home, and we could not. That neighborhood scene. So then that's when we just said, let's go to Costa Rica. We just put our finger on the map and said, let's go to Costa Rica. And we did, and so happened the house that we stayed in, the first house that we actually stayed in, what was the place that I eventually bought. We were there, and I was planning on staying there temporarily and was going to leave, but my husband kind of fell in love with it, and so the woman made us an offer I could refuse, but my husband, but it was everything I wanted, because all my life I wanted to be someplace where it wasn't too hot and it wasn't too cold. And Costa Rica, Gracia, Costa Rica, up in the mountains, has a perfect temperature.
Wow, nice.
It's too hot. It doesn't go anything below 63, and it doesn't really get above about 80 degrees in that area.
Nice.
And so then I stayed there 19 years with my business. I had a bed and breakfast there, and I just I had reached all the accomplishments and goals, and I wanted to be where my family is from, where we were pulled from. Yeah. And there's always been a longing in my heart to be around those that look like me. Yeah. And so that's why my journey, and I wanted this to be the place, if I leave the planet, when I leave the planet, I wanted to be here. Oh, nice. I wanted to be where my ancestors came from. I tell everybody I wanted to bring my ancestors back home. So me coming here is bringing them back home. And when I came here, I didn't understand the response that I would get from myself. But when I came here, it was just like, this is where I belong. This is where I'm supposed to be. And so, not in Tanzania, but when I landed in Rwanda, when I came to Africa, period. So I have never, ever, ever felt like a stranger here.
Nice.
I don't feel like I'm in a strange country or a strange place, even though the language is different and a lot of things they're doing different and we don't have. Well, I didn't in Costa Rica. We didn't have everything. Now in Costa Rica, we have far more than we had when I first got there, for sure. But it's where I'm supposed to be. And so, Wendy, things happen when they're supposed to happen. You happened to me when you were supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. And it just, my lovely friend Levanson and Devin.
Devin, I've talked to Devin, yeah.
And they cared about me enough to say, Jeanette, this is for Jeanetta. Jeanetta, I want you to look into this. I want you to this, that. Let me know if you're interested. So, of course, and I said, yeah, I'm interested. It's so beautiful, Wendy, when you have people that care enough about you to share something with you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm a traveler, adventurer, experienced wife, mother, a grandmother, and I love people.
I can tell. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love people, and I just love them. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a reason for it. There's no one that comes out of that birth canal that's just hateful or no good. Right. It's things that happen to them once they land on this earth realm. So, and so this gives me an advantage to love even more. Mm-hmm. So I'm grateful to be here, and you're going to help me see. I'm be able to go to the Serengeti, girl. Meditation. And because my mind, I have a radio station that we're trying to do, but it's not something as tedious and bogging me down and this and that. I have these young people that are working with me, and they're doing the hard work. I'm just doing some of the easier work. I happen to bring a mask.
Oh.
I mean, what blind person need with a mask, but I happen to bring a mask, yeah. But travel, girl, travel, you can do it because you'll meet other people there traveling, and you'll have fun, and you'll just enjoy it because it's about the experience and everything. And I've let so many other things. This should be fulfilling your life. I mean, helping people do this, and that should be fulfilling your life. And I'm so happy and content with that until I just get a glass of wine, put on some music, and sometimes that can go on all day long.
Yep.
By the time I get finished, I feel great. Now I see now, Wendy, with these movies that have these where you can lean back.
Yeah, oh yeah, recliners.
Oh, you can forget it, Wendy.
Yeah, the recliners. You just lay right back again, and it's like.
Oh, they should have put that in the movie for me. They should have left that little old funny seat in there, and I'd have been all right. But when those recliners, and then they have something I can put around my neck,
Oh yeah,
and it tells me what's happening on the screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, that is neat, but it makes you go to sleep too. So, yeah, they have them in the movie.
Oh, I love that.
They'll tell you, they'll describe everything, what the people have on, what they're doing, and everything. And so they'll describe
visualization again. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll describe perfectly what's going on. So then when you go to the movie, it's no extra charge. You go in and you just ask them for that, and they'll give it to you. And you find out all these things when you go blind, because they have so many things to try to help you out. I have to say that they do have a lot of things to try to help you.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, they have a lot of things, but nothing like we're going to be doing. So I will meet you on Thursday.
Okay.
I've told you everything I can tell you about me.
Well, I think you're an amazing lady, and you're open-minded, and you're just my kind of person. So we'll start working at it first thing on Thursday, and get going at it and see how things go.
I say I'm too old for anything. Oh, girl, no, I don't mention age when I'm doing things unless I want an excuse. If others are willing to do it, but if I have anything that's worthwhile, I don't want to keep it to myself. I want to give it away.
Because we're giving it away for free. So, and I just as soon do that for free. So, and I'm training, right now I'm training 3 or 4 different people, and they're in different stages of their development. So yeah, but I'm very excited to train you. So let's get back together on Thursday. Okay.
I'll see you on Thursday, same time, same place.
Exactly. Okay. Take care.
Right.
Okay.
Take care. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it greatly.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Good night.